Yeah, what have you been up to, like, today?
Today?
Today.
Got a phone call to come here to be with friends, I suppose. So.
Yeah.
Hanging out. And came here yesterday as well, and yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So. Occupy Melbourne is part of the worldwide Occupy movement. By occupying a city area publicly, the protesters aim to demonstrate the frustration people have with the growing economic, social and political inequality between the ultra-wealthy corporate world, the 1%, and the 99%, the rest of the global community. They want to show that a democratic, sustainable and profit-free society can work in the face of the 1%'s attempts to control them. The 99% are voicing their discontent, and they want you to listen. Melbourne's occupation began in City Square on Saturday the 15th of October, and on Friday the 21st of October it was one of the first around the world to be shut down. What started as a peaceful demonstration rapidly descended into a very public clash with riot police, an event which has dominated the media's portrayal of the movement, making it hard for those involved to get their messages across.
The amount and the level and the intensity of the corruption of the system, the infiltration of the system by corporations, and the absolute and indiscriminate destruction of life for a dollar.
Like many people, concerned about the environment, the natural environment, but I also don't like skyscrapers very much and shopping malls and all that type of thing, so a bit concerned about what the future is. And I think it's just a great example of like different people cooperating.
One criticism of Occupy Melbourne and of the Occupy movement itself is that no one knows what they're protesting. There are too many arguments and no clear aim. The occupiers see this as their strength. By those involved choosing what they protest, it ensures that individual voices can be heard.
Good afternoon, great to see everyone here. My name's Michael. I have no allegiances apart from freedom against tyranny.
I think the people of Melbourne who are out in the suburbs, who are struggling to pay their mortgage, who are on a minimum wage job, need to see this as a movement that represents their interests.
Warfare! 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 When they say cut back, we say fight back! Cut back! Fight back! Cut back! Fight back!
The interests of the majority, the interests of the people who don't own the wealth of this country, and a movement in support of their interests and against the interests of the 1%.
Stand up for their own rights, just like we're standing up for theirs. We believe the change should be able to occur, and that's how it starts. People need to come out and join us. We're fighting for them.
BHP Billiton, which we're just about to pass, the big mining giants, the big corporations, the ones who own and control our economy, who make all the big decisions that we have no say over and affect all of our lives.
The moment is in West Papua, is 9 people being killed right now in West Papua during this week.
We need international government support for the right of self-determination in West Papua, and we need United Nations must be send a fact-finding mission into West Papua to discover the situation in West Papua. Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
The Lord Mayor Robert Doyle has described the occupiers as a self-righteous, narcissistic and self-indulgent rabble, citing their camping and cooking equipment as evidence for violent aims. Whilst political writer Noam Chomsky strongly encouraged the Occupy Melbourne group to keep going with what they were doing.
I think by now, the Occupy Kitchen counts as an affiliation.
Look, I might not understand much about the logistics, but I think I do understand about will, and I think where the will is there, a way will be found.
Stout hearts, stand up. We have to do this, and the eyes of the world are on us. They won last night. We're one of the few occupations around the world that have been kicked out. That can't be, not Melbourne, not Australia, that just can't happen.
Be the embodiment of what you want.
The people who put their heart and soul into the last week, the people who are there every day feeding you food, making sure you had shelter, etc., are burnt out. But the more you open your heart to keeping this thing together, the more it got broken when the cops came in.
Whether you agree or disagree with the occupation, it's clear that what's paramount is that you get informed about the issues and make your own decision about where you stand.